Hey guys, it's Mike here from the Arc of Wrestling with another new concept I just came up with. It is Mike's Horror Reviews. For those who don't know what that is, it's a review of a horror movie. Back in the day, Greg used to do a spin-off called the Culture Shock Podcast, which was reviewing movies, games, TV, you name it, he reviewed it, with a bunch of people that weren't Arc of Wrestling related. Today, for the debut show, I want to discuss the first Resident Evil. I've been marathoning these movies for the past few days, and I have one more to go, the last live action one. I might do the 2 CGI ones, but it's undecided yet. Anyway, this is about the first live action Resident Evil, which came out in 2002. If you're unaware of what Resident Evil is, it's based off the video game, which the plot is a virus has destroyed the world, basically, and turned everybody into zombies. The Umbrella Corporation is evil. Evil. Don't forget that. Pretty much, yeah, the T-Virus is ravaging the world because nobody can stop it. And this is where the movie comes in. Let's see what I liked. What did I like, people? The characters were alright. Alice is unrelated to the game. She was created specifically for the movie, which is okay, because then people started complaining that, oh my god, he didn't follow the movie. Oh, the games, oh my god, why? This isn't like Resident Evil 1, why? Oh my god. But yeah, the zombies, they were alright. I like the zombies, they were cool. Yeah. I'm bad at this, if you can't tell. But what I didn't like was... what didn't I like? I can't really say there wasn't much that I didn't like. Everything was pretty good for the first one. The liquor, I do believe that's what it's called. That's pretty badass, especially for CGI. I like the story of how Alice was the good guy in the beginning, and then it turned out for her to be the bad guy, sort of, so to speak. In the middle, where she was Matt's sister's contact, which was explained, the flashbacks. The one dude was her make-believe husband, which told the story pretty well, because then he turned out to be a complete prick, like, towards the end. The Red Queen is a bitch. Yeah, Rain is your typical hardcore badass woman who ends up getting killed off, which she should have lived because she got bit like 4,000 times. I'm being sarcastic about that. What I didn't like was the opening death scene where half the damn military team gets killed in the room with the light beam thing, whatever that is. I didn't like that. It made no sense for this team to come in and four people get killed right off the bat in this room. It would have been a lot better if they got killed off by the zombies, but instead they had them killed off in this room with the light show. I don't know the name right off the top of my head, but yeah, I didn't like that part. It made no sense to me. Alice turning into the woman who didn't know anything into the hero, more or less, was a nice touch, I guess. She should have lost her memory. She should have kept her memory loss throughout the entire movie until like maybe the last 5 minutes in. That would have been a lot better. But it didn't really. Yeah. Like I said, the zombies were a nice touch. They moved well. They didn't run. They didn't use weapons. which in some zombie movies they do now, which is pretty retarded. The dogs. I like the dogs. They need to come up with a different animal throughout the series, but I'll get into that later on. But they really need to get into different things, or different animals. I want to see a shark, or a spider, or something. They need to come up with a new animal. The dog, as you'll see throughout these reviews, the dog makes his appearance one too many times. I want more animals. But, yeah. These reviews will be super short because there's not really much to talk about. Throughout the series, you'll see who programmed the Red Queen and all that good stuff. But, yeah. All in all, for the start of the series, it's good. It's not, oh my god, this is a masterpiece of classicness. Classicness, yes, I just came up with a word. Thank you. It's not that bad, but yeah. Well, whatever. Well, hopefully it doesn't get rebooted or remade, because that would be horrible. The first one doesn't need to be rebooted, like there's been a rumor of. But, yeah. Alright. These are going to be short, like I said. What I liked, the zombies, Alice character. Oh yeah, how he showed how Matt started turning into Nemesis, which plays out in Apocalypse, which I will get to that shortly. But yeah, and that character's pretty badass as well, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, this has been the first horror review of the Resident Evil series. These will continue until I reach Retribution, which will be hopefully today. Hopefully not. If not, then I'll do it on Friday. But yeah, look out for part 2 coming up next.